Shalom. This is Bishop Nathaniel of Israel United in Christ. I want to start off by saying thank you to all of our Booster Club members for your many donations and much more, your prayers. We visited faraway countries and strange lands. We've even spoken to dignitaries and were detained for spreading the glorious gospel in Cuba. The truth is that the descendants of the 12 tribes of Israel were scattered throughout the world. Help us on our journey as we continue to raise up the nation of Israel. 12 tribes worldwide. Join or donate today. Shalom.
How you doing, brother? What's your name, bro? Jamal. Can you find yourself on this side? Judah. Do you know who else came from the tribe of Judah? The most famous man in the world. Let me see if you can guess that. Come look at this side. Point to the famous man in this whole world today. Can you find him? Who he is? Who that person? Who the person is? What Jesus Christ? That's the most famous man. What is Jesus?
Hey, the black man.
He's a black man, right?
Yeah.
So how did you know that? How did you know Christ is a black man, so-called black man?
Bring it up. It said in the Bible.
It said in the
Bible.
It said in the Bible, right? Where can you find it at?
I don't know the book, but I read it. I don't know the exact verse.
Right.
They talk about his hair, they talk about his skin, they talk about...
There you go. He look just like who? You.
Right.
And get what tribe he's from? From the tribe of Judah.
That's right.
That's your Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. By knowing that, what is your duty on this earth?
Yes, I do.
What you do?
Yeah, people know.
How you let them know? I can talk with you. How you let them know for the bill?
See the bill? I mean, I let them know by letting them know what I know. That's what I read. Not when nobody show me. That's what I know from reading.
Right. Yeah. So what is your purpose on this earth?
Oh, the bill is raise my family and the show us. Let them know.
So, what are you going to do for Christ? What you do for Christ? How you show that you love Christ? How you show that you love him?
By passing what I get.
The blessing that you get.
I pass it.
The message.
I pass it. I ain't had battle in a long time. I lost my mama, my brothers, I lost brothers, I lost uncles, I lost sisters. I ain't never really mattered. I just like to make sure everybody else straight.
Right. So how you love him? How you love God?
That is what I pass. That's my love for him.
Okay, I'm going to show you how you love him. I'm going to show you how you love him. Read. The book of 1 John, chapter 5 and verse 3. For this is the love of God, that we keep his commandments, and his commandments are not grievous. So what the Bible say the love of God is? By doing what? By keeping his commandments.
That's right.
And that's how you know him.
Right.
By doing his commandments. Now, have you ever heard of that in the Bible? You ever heard of keeping God's commandments? Okay, so what is his commandments? Do you know his commandments? Give me number 15 and 38. It's more than 10.
Right.
It's more than 10 commandments. It's over 600 commandments.
Right.
You do more than that on earth. Stoplights and everything. Ain't got a whole bunch of commandments.
Lord.
Yeah. But how do you keep the commandments? We going to show you how to keep the commandments.
I'm listening to you.
Give me number 15 and 38.
I know I got the word. I'm listening to you.
The book of Numbers, chapter 15 and verse 38. Speak unto the children of Israel. So who the Israelites today?
Bring it up.
So-called blacks and Spanish and Native Americans.
That's right.
Read. And bid them that they make them fringes in the borders of their garments. So what is fringes? It said make these fringes in the border of their garment. So what is fringes?
Don't give me the line now because I'm in depth when it comes to definition.
We're going to show you. Bam. There it goes right there.
Right.
That's how you know you're keeping God's commandments, by wearing fringes in the border of your garment.
Right.
Now we are here because we love our people. We know our people in sin. Look what happened to our people. They get shot down by the police. The COVID-19 is killing our people.
Right.
But so we getting lynched now in other countries. Like 4 men got lynched in 1 or 2 weeks. They still still killing us today.
Right.
Who killing us? The so-called white man, the devil that the Bible speaks of.
Right.
That's who killing us today. And why we doing that? Because we broke God's commandment.
Right.
That's what we're trying to do. We're trying to get our people back doing God's commandment. And that's how we're going to get the kingdom of the Most High God.
Right.
Read it.
And bid them that they make them fringes in the borders of their garments throughout their generation.
That means forever. Long as you see the so-called blacks and Hispanics, we're going to celebrate being fringes forever. We're going to wear them till the Most High God come back.
Right.
Forever. Read it.
And that they put upon the fringe of the borders a ribbon of blue.
So there go your blue ribbon.
Right.
Wherever you see, there go the blue ribbon. See, wherever commandment come out in the Bible, we do it.
Right.
We do it. When we hear a commandment, that's what we teach the Israel United in Christ.
Right.
We teach that if you hear a commandment, that's what we're going to do. And that's why we try to show our people that's how we're going to get the kingdom of heaven by doing God's commandment.
That's right.
Now, what is the fringes for? Why we wear them? Why we put them on our shirt? Everywhere we go. The Bible to explain to you. Just keep listening. You listen. I'm praying.
Verse 39. And it shall be unto you for a fringe, that you may look upon it and remember all the commandments of the Lord, and do them.
Do them. So, they remind you of God's commandments.
Right.
I'm going to show you, paint a picture for you. I'm married, right? And if I see a woman walking out the grocery store, especially it might have shown a cleavage, shown a buttock, and I started lusting after that woman in my mind. And I can look at my friend and be like, I can't lust after my sister.
Right.
Because you can lust with your eyes.
Right.
So I look upon my friend and be like, I cannot, according to Matthew chapter 5, verse 27, 28.
Right.
If you look upon a woman to lust after her, you already committed adultery in your heart.
Right.
So, and then we know, like Hebrews 13, 4, marriage is honorable and all.
Right.
But homework and adultery, God will judge. So those are the scriptures that come to my mind when I go to lusting.
Right.
So that's what we would do. These fringes remind you of God's commandments. That's what they do. And then another one. Give me a Leviticus chapter 21 and verse 5. Watch this. We didn't know this because we weren't taught.
Right.
According to Acts, the 8th chapter, we got to let another man teach us that study this word.
Right.
So that's what we're about. Read.
The book of Leviticus, chapter 21 and verse 5. They shall not make baldness upon their head.
So you cannot take a razor and go through your head like Michael Jordan bald head. You can't do that. Read.
Neither shall they shave off the corner of their beard.
So you cannot shave off the corners of your beard.
Right.
You see how you got that on the shoestring? Most like God said you cut through your beard, so you distort your beard.
Right.
So you gotta have a full beard. So you gotta hit that line. You gotta cut the line. You can't go like you can't go in it and make a shoestring like that. So you didn't know that, but that's keeping God's commandment.
Right.
First time I got it like that too since I turned the floor. Something like that.
Right.
My haircut, my father didn't know it. He cut in it. My shit
Just grow, right? When you go to
just might be missing, but it's still grow.
right. And when you go to the barber, sometimes they automatically think, oh, you want a beard because why?
Just go right there. That's how I always.
Because they've been taught that by the oppressors,
Right.
by the Egyptians. They used to cut their beards. It played in our mindset.
Right.
It played in our mind because we was in slavery. They killed us. They bought us. They cut us up. They burnt us.
Right.
They put their laws in our mind instead of the Most High God laws.
That's right.
But that's why they got that mindset that, okay, every man with their beard shaved. Go, give me Leviticus 18 and 1. Watch this. Because Most High God said, when you see the Egyptians, the other nations do something, don't be after them. Don't do nothing they do.
Right.
Do what I tell you to do. Because if you don't do what I tell you to do, you're going to go through slavery on slave ships.
That's right.
That's what the Most High God said. Read.
The book of Leviticus, chapter 18 and verse 1. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto the children of Israel,
So-called blessing the Spanish and Native American. Read.
and say unto them, I am the Lord your God. After the doings of the land of Egypt, wherein ye dwelt, shall ye not do.
Shall you what?
Shall ye not do.
So we shouldn't do nothing that the Egyptians do because he made a difference between us.
Right.
You see it on there?
No, sir.
And after the doings of the land of Canaan, whether I will bring you, shall you not do, neither shall you walk in their ordinances.
Don't do their laws, they customs.
Right.
But God gave us customs. A man should wear their beard. A man should put fringes with a border blue on their clothing.
Right.
Now, let me ask you something. What is the dietary law? The Most High God gave us a dietary law. So what we should eat and what we should not eat. What's some of the things that we should not eat according to this Bible?
I don't even know red meat.
Red meat? You can eat red meat, just cook all the blood out of it.
I like potatoes. I like vegetables. You know what I'm saying? I like what I can grow from the earth.
So you're a vegetarian, like
that's how I am. Period. My mama raised me like that.
okay, that's good. That's good. But do you know it's a sin to eat pork?
Oh, I ain't eat that.
Crab,
Right.
catfish, lobster, shrimp.
I don't eat none of that.
But did you know that's a commandment?
I don't eat none of that, so I got lucky.
Right. These are some of the things that you're supposed to teach other people that don't know.
Right.
So these are commandments that we teach our people that they don't know, to help them to save a soul from death. Because sin equals death.
Right.
Bottom feeder food.
Right. It's bottom feeding. Right. Leviticus chapter 11. I'm gonna give it to him. So he can teach his people. Read.
The book of Leviticus, chapter 11 and verse 7. In the swine, though he divided the hoof and be cloven-footed, yet cheweth not the cud, he is unclean to you. Of their flesh shall ye not eat, and their carcasses shall ye not touch.
So you should not eat the swine, which is the pig. The pig. You should not eat that.
Right.
Now let's go jump down to verse 9 to show you what we should not eat. What was in the water. Like you said, the shrimp and the crab, those bottom feeders. But the Bible should explain it. Read.
Verse 9. These shall ye eat of all are in the waters. Whatsoever have fins and scales in the waters, in the seas and in the rivers, them shall ye eat.
So those are things that you eat that have fins and scales. That's it. Fins and scale. Fish.
Right.
Yep, like the striped bass, red snap. That's those the fish that you can eat.
Right.
But get rid of all that other stuff. Most like God said, don't do them things.
We used to scream black power while heroin was pushed. But at the end of the day, nothing's in vain. IUIC has been given a vision. The tents of Judah has risen. Many has attempted the mission, minor murmuring, omitting, and missing the mark. Just reading that he had the flame of fire in his eyes gave us the spark. We on Paul's mission. We out on the road, purple and gold, from Mexico, Cuba, Haiti, Ghana, Sierra Leone. 144,000 boots banging, concrete crackling. These are our men repented at heart. The scriptures is proof. IUIC, we deliver the truth.